Hey you guys, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. In my video this week, I'm going to be resetting my office. So my office is one of the places that I feel that I switch out every few months. Each iteration of that has been something that I've enjoyed, but this version is something that I've really come to like, and I don't know when I'm going to switch it again. But if that sounds interesting to you, be sure to stick around and check out the rest of the video.
I wish I had the same delusion that I do when I was 2 and didn't think that I could ruin anything at all. I could never fall. I wish I had that same conviction, convinced I never needed fixing. Yeah, that girl really knew her business. Where did she go? Yeah, she thought she could do anything, thought she could get anywhere. Confident she's number one, and if nothing, everybody's wrong. Used to be calm, now I can't remember how I used to do it. That I was a member of Confidence Club, cause that don't last forever. I wish I saw what she saw. I wish I knew what she...
You said it won't hurt a bit if I allow you to stitch these open wounds while you kiss me. Take a deep breath, air in my chest, counting to 3. Take a deep breath, air in my chest, counting to 3. Faith is a leap, trusting your promise. I open up just for your release. Though I'm so fragile, your steady hands reassure me.
So you guys, I just got out of Marshall's. I'll show you the books that I got first that I'm actually really excited about. Now, granted, I'm not reading any of these books at this exact moment because I am in the midst of reading Ken. And they had Ken in there for $15, as you saw, which I think is a great deal. So at Barnes & Noble, I know that the book is like $25. And then I actually got mine offline on sale for $19. But now that I see it in here, I'm like, wow. And not too long ago, I was running around to Target, to Walmart, because they said that the Ken book was there, and it was not. And I knew that it would be cheaper than going to Barnes & Noble. And these are all hardcover books. So sometimes I do get softcover books, but I do like hardcover books, even though they take up more space. But Strangers, this was something that I was contemplating getting on the Audible format, but it was in there for $15, so I did end up getting this book, which is just basically about this lady talking about her marriage and the divorce that happened. And yeah, that's that. I came across this book, which I thought was so cute. It was $6.99. It's Expiration Dates, and it's about this girl who every time she meets a guy, she receives a note with his name and days that she's actually going to be with this person. Well, time, shall I say, not days, time. So it'll be like 3 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, whatever the case is. So she meets this guy, and the note that she gets only has his name. So in her head, she's thinking like, oh, there's no expiration date. I think it kind of freaks her out a little bit because she's kind of been waiting on having or meeting someone without an expiration date. But when it finally happens, she's like, oh, should I be forthcoming with this guy? Is he gonna think I'm crazy? Whatever the case is, she's just kind of like battling herself as well as enjoying the situation and dealing with the situation. But this was $6. This was $7.99, which is Golden Girl, which is about this author who happens to be a mom. She gets ran over one day when she's running, but before she actually goes up to heaven, she's kind of in this limbo land where she gets to see the rest of the summer played out. She happens to have 3 children, and she meets this lady who tells her that she gets 3 nudges. So her kids are going through a lot. They're a little bit older, and she just wants to make sure that each nudge that she gives her child happens to be something that's going to be impactful and push them in the right direction. So that's that. And they had yesteryear in there, so I've been seeing this book in the store, picking it up, putting it down, picking it up, putting it down. And part of the reason I'm like, I'm not spending $25-$30 on a book. I did that once and I was just like, yeah, Barnes & Noble, never again. If there's nowhere else, I'll go to Barnes & Noble, but Barnes & Noble tends to be a little bit higher when I can find it other places, whether that's Amazon, whether that's Walmart, whether that's Target. So yesteryear, popular book right now, just about this influencer who pretty much wakes up one day and back in time and has to live the life that she's kind of been portraying to live. And it's just like, no, sweetheart, like you really are out here making food from scratch, cleaning all day, all these other things. It's a satire. So I was happy to find this for $15. This is a hardcover book. But yeah, I'm really excited about all of these. Granted, I did say that I wasn't getting any book this year. Excited for these. I need to make some space on my bookshelf. So I have 2.5 bookshelves. I have one in my office, one in my prayer space, and then I kind of have a more of a display one, which probably has like 5 or 6 different tiers. Anywho, other things that I got, I really like this. I've been calling it Dion's, but it's maybe Dion's. I don't know how. So I got this out of the store. This one was $5.99. They did have the little 5-pack for $10 or the 2-pack for $6. This is something that I actually started using maybe like 2 years ago. It's moisturizing, it's creamy, and it's not too oily, but my hands stay excuse me, hydrated. I got some sunscreen, a daily one. I am a Neutrogena girly, if you guys don't know. So pretty much anytime I see a new Neutrogena product, I'm probably going to try it. I have my staple, which I re-upped on. I get it from Marshalls or TJ Maxx just because it's cheaper here. So $7.99. This is the staple cleanser that I use pretty much every day. And I usually double cleanse, so this is one of the 2 that I use on a consistent basis. Hopefully this one does well. 9 times out of 10, I typically like all the Neutrogena products that I try. And then the last thing that I got out of there was just a spray bottle for my actual plants. So I did have a clear one before that I would use between like my hair and my plants, but sometimes I put oil and water in the other one, and I'm just like, you know what, I need to go out and purchase my own spray bottle. So I came across this one. Hopefully it works well, but that is what I got from Marshalls. I ended up spending $94 in there. Off to my house I go. I do want to rearrange my office.
welcome or welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Tatiana and
I just want to get that up close, like delicious. Delicious. Let me give you a handful of fries. Of chips, but I feel that's their way of saying, Miss Ma'am, you got 2 small tortillas. You don't need all them carbs. Get the few chips. Enjoy your little drink. And call it a day. Like, what do you want for $6? But it do what it's supposed to do. It does what it is supposed to do. And as I said, for $6, can't beat it. Anyways, finish this up. See you guys in the process of moving everything out.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you.
I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. You don't understand how grateful I am that you guys do that. So I really don't know what I'm gonna do about this chair over here. It was originally in my office prior to getting the egg chair. Now I don't like that it sits right there. However, when I'm laying in the egg chair and I have my legs like spread out that way, it does work out perfectly fine. And then also too, sometimes I do foot soaks in my office, so that chair is perfect for that, as well as some other stuff that I utilize that chair for. But I really just don't like the way that it sits in the room. However, it is what it is right now. But tell me what you think of the whole office reveal as itself. And as usual, take time to enjoy your own journey, and I will catch you guys in the comments until the next video. Bye.